Hey y'all, it's your girl Soul's Purpose Enlightened, back with another video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment if you have any questions or if you want to just, add into anything that that I'm saying. I'm all up for, discussion. But I wanted to come on here real quick. I'm at work, so I know this is not like what she got all that stuff back there. So yeah, I wanted to come on here real quick and talk about the other day I had like an epiphany. I was sitting on the floor and I was like folding some clothes, and I was putting some clothes into my basket and stuff, and I had like a flashback of a past situation that I realized that I guess Spirit was trying to help me to say like, hey, this is something that you need to remember to not do, or remember to continue to be in your power, and don't let nobody, undermine you or strip that away from you or anything like that. So what the epiphany that I had was, long ago I was in a abusive relationship. Abusive marriage. I won't say relationship, abusive marriage. And I didn't know when I got married when I was like really, really young. So I was still trying to find myself. I was still trying to find out who I was, what I wanted in my life, and stuff like that. And this relationship was just like the tip of the iceberg. But I'm also going to go into where it actually stemmed from, where it rooted from, because it can go all the way back into childhood too. But I'm not going to get into the childhood. I know it stemmed from childhood, but when I grew up, I realized that it also stemmed into the church, and that's where I realized, like, hey, okay. But anyway, the epiphany was, I remember the person that I was with used to, kind of dictate my life. He would tell me, no, don't do that. And when I tell him, well, I've been doing this for my whole life, it works for me and stuff like that, and he'll be like, no, you don't do that. That's disrespectful, or that's this, or that's that, or however he felt about it, right? But I didn't feel like it was disrespectful. I didn't feel like it was detrimental to anybody. Neither was it detrimental to him, or anything like that. It was just something so simple, right? So he will just tell me how to talk, how to be, how to act, don't say this when we get around this person. Don't say this when we get around that person, or don't act like this, or don't act like that. So I realized, and then I will like kind of act different, or do things different, or change up the things that I liked to fit his wants and needs and satisfaction. And that's where I was wrong. And when I was sitting on the floor and I got this weird feeling within me, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it almost made me want to throw up, because when you're moved away from a lot of toxic things, a lot of negative things, and you grow up, and I'm going to say grow up, okay? And you realize these things don't serve you no more, or these people, or this negative energy, or whatever this person say is not you. When you grow up, you becoming your power, okay? And you don't let anything, any substance, anybody dictate and transform you the way they want to see you, okay? Because then that means they have the power over you. And that's what had happened. Now, another time was when I was in the church. I used to drive, I have videos. I don't know, I had deleted some videos because this channel is just going to be about motivation, inspiration, and a little bit of touch of spirituality too. But the thing is, I had in the church, and I'm not saying, oh, leave the church or anything, or leave any type of religion. If you in a religion and it works for you, be in that religion if it works for you, okay? I'm not saying, this is my life, this is my story, okay? We all have a path and a purpose, and this is my purpose and this is my path. So God kept trying to direct me towards spirituality for a reason, okay? And in some religions, they believe in they all say it's all one God, this God, blah, 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 right? But sometimes when you realize that you constantly trying to break out of a mold, but then you drift right. This is how I was trying to break out. I was telling everybody, judging everybody because, and this is projection. In the past, I was judging everybody, projecting onto everybody because they was being themselves, and I felt like I couldn't be myself because I thought it was a sin to be myself. Okay? And I was confused. I was lost. I was always bringing somebody down because I was down. I was lost. I felt like, no, if I can't do this, the Bible says this, then you can't do this. Okay. And another thing was, I always found myself back into spirituality. I'll be looking at my hands. I'm like, how did I get here? Or how did I start? Mind you, I taught my high school class about the chakras. I don't even know how I even got into that. I was like, in middle school, no, I was in my senior year of high school when I was teaching my class about the chakras. And let me tell you, I cannot remember what I said because I know it was divinely guided. And I'm gonna make another video about channeling, when you channel. But I'm gonna speak about that on my other channel. I had created another channel, okay? And I'm gonna drop that in the description box soon, okay? So I was always, and I just gave up. I surrendered. I said, okay, this is the path you want me to go, God. I will go on this path. And let me tell you, the numbers started coming up. The synchronicity started to happen. Some people say, oh, that's a coincidence. But no, nothing's a coincidence. It's a synchronicity. It's in alignment. It's in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing. When you start seeing these coincidences, these synchronicities, these numbers, you're in alignment onto your path, on your true calling. And some of us, when we're so deep down and we're so lost or whatever like that, we might not think we're in alignment because we feel really like low. But I'm getting on a tangent. Anyway, so the epiphany, I wanted to come on here and say, don't let anybody dictate your life. And I'm going to give an example. I know this person who likes to wear crystals, okay? This person's partner, love relationship partner, told this person they don't want this person to wear those crystals because they think, the partner believes that it's evil. They feel uncomfortable, or they feel like it's some juju type, witchcraft type crap, right? And then this person kept trying to explain to them, debate with them, telling them, changing their mindset. And this person still, I don't care. I don't want that around me. And this is their partner, okay? Now, in this instance, it's up to that person to either walk away from this person, continue to explain to this person and try to make their mind different, to constantly, or just say, or take it off and not wear them again, or just say, fuck it, I'm going to wear what I want to wear because you're not gonna, this works for me. This person had to sneak and wear them, put them in a shirt, or put them on when they wasn't around. I'm like, no. And that's where that epiphany led into. They gave me an example of this person, not just my past, but also this person. And I was like, and I was telling this person, I said, let me tell you something. And I'm telling you too, if it works for you, nobody should be taking that from you. If it ain't causing no harm, if it's not causing no harm to the community, to you, to your family, to your kids, whoever. And if it works for you, if it gives you a peace of mind, if it gives you some type of growth, some type of maturity, some type of alignment, some type of enlightenment, some type of groundedness, then you do that. If it's part of your personality, if it's part of your whole being, because nobody can change your personality unless you allow them to change you, okay? And that's dictatorship. They having power over you. So I wanted to come on here today. Do not let anybody take control over you. If they don't fucking like something, then that's them. If it's giving you some type of satisfaction, love is part of you. It is part of your personality, your character, or whoever, and it's not, and you feel like it ain't hurting nobody, and it's not even hurting you, then why stop doing it? Just because your partner, your family member, whoever in your life or whoever around you say they don't like it, that's up to them. And in this circumstance, sometimes people will tell somebody to stop doing something because they afraid of being them true selves. So that is projection again. So that's what I wanted to come on here and talk about. Be your true authentic self. It don't matter what people say. Continue being you. Okay? Peace.